What's good, my peopleizations? Let's talk about it. Let's get on in here and talk about it. Big Lake Show, team member, what's going on? As Billy Joe Saunders quit in the fight tonight. He called it quits. He hung it up and just said he can't do it no more. Unbelievable. Brother Benjamin, Eric Pryor, what's going on? The fight, I thought he was clearly winning. Not clearly winning, but I thought he was winning the fight by 1 round. I had it. I have my scores right here. First round I gave to Billy Joe Saunders. Second, third, fourth round I gave to Canelo Alvarez. Fifth round I gave to Billy Joe Saunders. Sixth round I gave to Billy Joe Saunders. Seventh round I gave to Billy Joe Saunders. Eighth round I gave to Canelo Alvarez. And ninth round, Billy Joe Saunders decided he didn't want to come out. Amazing. Devontae Richardson, what's going on? Ketty Pete's 504, what's going on? Yeah, Brother Benjamin, what's going on? G-Ball, what's going on? I didn't go to the fight. Roja, what's going on? Billy was winning the fight, and he just decided not to carry on. He decided that he was not going to push forward with the fight. Now, obviously, I'm not Billy Joe Saunders. Terrell Cole, Roy Boy, Florida. Roja, what's going on? Gap Reviews, ATOS, what's going on? You have to be mentally strong to beat Canelo Alvarez. Period. Point blank and period. Eric Pryor, what's going on? I know he did not win. He was winning rounds and got caught. Yeah, Anthony Maynard. I remember the GOAT. Nato the Great. Yosef, what's going on? Lewis Murdoch. Matrix Theory. Adrian Gordon, what's going on? Prophet P, what's going on? We got 150 people. Let's get 150 likes, people. We got 20 likes. Marvin Banks. Priceless Knowledge Yourself, what's going on? Yeah, man. Schobert, what's going on? The jab was there for him all night. He wasn't using it. And again, let me say this again, because we love to say that, Canelo Alvarez got better. Deshaun Jones, what's going on? Deshaun Jones said Billy wasn't winning 4-3. Well, that's your opinion. In my opinion, he was winning 4-3. I mean, I had it a draw, actually. I had it a draw, excuse me. Waikiki Brown, what's going on? High Five Trends, what's going on? I actually had it. Map H, what's going on? I had it at Boxing Fan 713, what's going on? I had it a draw. I gave Billy Joe Saunders the first round. I gave Canelo 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I gave Billy Joe Saunders 5, 6, and 7. And then I gave Canelo round 8, which is 4 rounds to 4 at the time of the stoppage. Donald Favors, what's going on? Romy Tone, Wiz, what's going on? Yeah, it was a draw. Preacher Davis, what's going on? David, what's going on? Drew Perez, what's going on? So to act like Billy Joe Saunders was winning is not far-fetched. Percy Moore, my brother in Super Chat, Plant beats Canelo. I don't know if Plant beats Canelo. See, here's the thing. Canelo puts a lot of pressure on you. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes all the way up. We got 260 people, and we have 50 likes. Yo, Daddy, yo, 502, Kenny, Clifford, McEachin, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up. We got 300 people, and come on, get the likes up, man. Wipe your feet as you come inside. Ring my doorbell as you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up. Okay? It just simply was Billy Joe Saunders. He left so much to be desired. Okay? You got to look at it from this standpoint as well. Okay? Billy Joe Saunders, the jab was there all night. We got 330 people and we have 100 likes. The jab was there for Billy Joe Saunders all night. Strike TM, Terrell Cole, what's going on? And he was just letting it, he was wasting it. He was wasting moments, and he still was able to, have success, right? Which lets me know if he was using his jab correctly, he could have been, he could have won the fight, right? So he could have won the fight, okay? But Nerf feeder Cole, what's going on? He chose not to assert himself, period. right? Eric Pryor said that's not true. What's not true? What's not true? Of course it's true. He could have used the jab all night and he wasn't using it. General Squalls, what's going on? He wasn't using the jab. Okay, there's so many times in the jab where they both was just standing in front of each other. He's the more rangier guy. He's the slicker guy. He could have been using his jab and he wasn't. Period. Patrick Gordon, what's going on? Period. Goodbye. So, so with that said, right? Yeah, Jamal Charlo. But see, the thing is, what I noticed with Canelo, right? You have to. We got 500 people. Smash the like button. Smash the like button, man. 500 people, and we don't even have 200 likes. Get the likes all the way up. Alex V, what's going on? Panda One, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up, people. We got 500 people here, and we don't even have 200 likes. NWA, Tyrone Nunley, what's going on? So, like I said, you did not see Canelo Alvarez improve. We didn't see improvement. Reefy Double O, my brother in Super Chat. Saunders was winning the fight until uppercut. Salute to you, great brother in the Super Chat. Well, I had it a draw. Like I said, at that time, I gave Billy Joe Saunders the first round. I gave Canelo Alvarez 2, 3, and 4. I gave Billy Joe Saunders 5, 6, and 7. Then I gave Canelo Alvarez round 8 and big. Roy Florida, what's going on? L. Harper Jr., what's going on? I gave him round 8 big, obviously, and Billy Joe Saunders didn't come out for round 9. Right? He chose not to come out for round 9. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes all the way up. We got 530 people. We should have 530 likes. Smash the like button. KD, what's going on? Wipe your feet as you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Aaron Casino said, you blind. It was no tie. LOL. Yeah, goodbye. Get him out of here. Don't even want to see him. Mike Wary the Great, what's going on? So Canelo Alvarez, Jaquan Pickett. You don't have a wrench? Let me wrench you up, Jaquan Pickett. So Canelo Alvarez gets the victory, and now you're talking about, oh, it was no tie. Come on, man. Goodbye. Derek Williams, what's going on? Joseph Obang, what's going on? Cedric Jones, what's going on? Just as I said, it was going to play out just like my prediction. It was going to go to Aleem Nasir. What's going on? It was going to play out just like my prediction was. The predicate was going on. I had it. I had it. Billy Joe Saunders was going to win a split decision. It was a close fight, and I believe you saw Maddox had it. You know, Billy Joe Saunders, Jadon won. What's going on? Array the Sky, what's going on? Chris Maddox had him. Billy Joe Saunders up big. I didn't have him up big. Boxer MMA 365. What's going on? Right? You know, I wasn't this. The fight itself was a good fight. You know what I mean? The fight itself was a Damian Cooper. What's going on? The fight itself was a good fight. It's just that, you know, the way it ended. Jordan Maverick, Los Angeles Lakers. What's going on? But you come here and act like, oh, it wasn't a close fight. Canelo was clearly winning. Goodbye. I don't even want to talk to you. We got 700 people and we only have 300 likes. Get the likes to 700. Barney's Boxing. What's going on? Switch Production. What's going on? Demetrius Andrade cannot beat Canelo Alvarez. No. What I saw tonight, Diego Gutierrez, what's going on? After what I saw tonight, Demetrius Andrade can't beat Canelo Alvarez. Demetrius Andrade can't beat Canelo Alvarez. Because like my brother Kurt says, you know, you have to be mentally, my brother Curtis always says this. You have to be, he predicted there was a fighter that's going to quit against Canelo. He said, and Canelo, salute to my brother Kurt Anderson in Super Chat. Kurt, I was about to call you if you want to jump on. He in the Super Chat, he said, I said Canelo opponent was going to quit on his stool. I said it. Yes, you did, great brother. Hey, Kurt, I'm going to call you. You could do it over the phone. Box Conversation, my brother Reggie Owens in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens. Donzel X in the Super Chat. Brother says, salute. Salute to you, great brother. Yeah, Kurt, I'm going to call you on the phone and you be on the speaker and we could do it that way. Kurt said it. He predicted this. Kurt said upcoming Canelo opponent is going to quit on this stool. And that is exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Demetrius Andrade cannot beat Canelo. Joseph Obang, Roderick Hunter, what's going on? I'm going to tell you why. What I saw from tonight, remember, Demetrius Andrade's last fight with Liam Williams, right? A lot of the mistakes he was making is a lot. Bobby Sanders, what's going on? Nino Brown, what's going on? is a lot of mistakes Billy Joe Saunders was making tonight, and because of that, you know, that is, Moses King, what's going on? That's going to be the reason why Demetrius Andre loses as well. Marky Dan 123, my brother in the super chat, he said, "Viva Mexico!" Yes, sir. Tony TV, what's going on? And the thing is, I don't like the body language from Billy Joe Saunders, right? You know what he did, right? With Sean James, what's going on? The jab was right there in front of him all night. All he had to do was use the jab. It was right there. Stay busy, stay active, use the jab. No, this guy was he was doing all of this showmanship and all of this dancing. And every time Canelo go to the body or something, he's shaking his head. No, you could be effective. Use your jab, keep him at bay. Use the left hand was so soft tonight. It was amazing. Darius Mason, my brother in super chat. I bet Canelo would make him quit in the eighth. Billy Joe Saunders impressed me though. Better fight than I expected. Hey, it was going just like DJ Chris Cruz, my brother in the super chat. He said, "Boo Canelo fights. Boo Canelo fights." LOL. No, you see what I'm saying? So Fly High 89, what's going on? So the thing is, the fight was going how I predicted. I said it was going to be a split decision victory for Billy Joe Saunders. KP from KC5, what's going on? Again, I can't predict their heart. I can't predict, their will. I can't predict any of that. I'm just talking solely off a skill set, right? And my brother Curtis, he said that some opponent was going to stop Billy Joe Saunders. I mean, one of Canelo opponents was going to quit on the stool, and that's exactly what happened. Southpaw Boston Media, my brother, what's going on? Burgess Meredith, what's going on? That's exactly what happened. We have 900 people, and we don't have 400 likes. KP from KC5, what's going on? 900 people, and we don't have 400 likes? So you're going to tell me there's 500 people that's just going to sit and watch? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 900. Notto the Great, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, shaking my head, Charlo, Spence, Benavidez, and Terrence Crawford, only ones that can beat Canelo, but salute to Canelo, but he's beatable. Oh, for sure. So you guys see, you got to see, of course they hear Tony TV. You got to see what I was talking about, right? When I said, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., what's going on, young kid? Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence have the ability and the skill set to beat Canelo Alvarez. Because you see, the jab and moving is what gets him all the time because his feet are slow. So just like I told you guys, when everybody was saying he improved so much, what improvements did you see from the Lara and Floyd Mayweather fight tonight that you saw in this Billy Joe Saunders fight? What improvements from Canelo? Did you see drastic improvements from Canelo Alvarez from the Lara and Floyd Mayweather fight? Somebody tell me that. Gizzy Boy, my brother in the super chat, you missed my salute, Blue. Oh, salute, Gizzy Boy. Salute to you, great brother. What's going on with you? Did you see improvements? He said, yeah, patience. You saw patience in the Floyd Mayweather fight. He always shows you patience. But did you see improvements? No. Sylvester Solomon, 2011, my great brother. What's going on? There was what improvements did you see from even Roy Jones and Carl Froch? They said, this is the same way it played out when he fought Erislandy Lara. This is the same way it played out when he fought Erislandy Lara. Right? So what improvements did you see? None. Only people gonna say you saw improvements is the people that's just fans and they can't get out their own way. That's the only ones. Period. Jafari Caesar, my brother in super chat. Only improvements by Canelo is weight. Right. I told you guys it's choice of opponents. Right. You haven't seen improvement. Did he cut off the ring against Billy Joe Saunders tonight? Did anybody see him cutting off the ring against Billy Joe Saunders? Salute to my brother Kenny in super chat. Like his last few fights, Blue, his opponents just don't come to fight. Just like Caleb, Billy Joe was not using his jab enough. This is bad, bro. Yeah, they wasn't using their jab. And again, I'm gonna credit Canelo though. I'm gonna give him credit for that because his counters, he's going to let him go. See, listen, what I told you guys, right? What I told you guys when everybody talks about Virgil Ortiz Jr. versus Jaron Ennis. You have to when you have slow feet, you have to work your way to timing. Okay, he worked his way, his timing and his counter punches. He understands that he has slow feet, so his counter punches and his timing, it works in his favor, right? So that makes opponents hesitant. Dominique Chenevert, my brother in the super chat, he said Prime Floyd would dog walk Canelo after what? After what Billy's Joe Saunders just showed me. Floyd would beat him again, and it wouldn't be close. No, it wouldn't. People did great. Thanks, great brother. It wouldn't. See, the thing is, right? People don't like to understand. Little Mama, what's going on? Ashanti L, what's going on? See, the thing is, RNS1, what's going on? The thing is this, right? Canelo Alvarez is limited in foot speed. You understand? Marky Dan, 123, my brother in Super Chat. Charles jab is like a. I definitely think he gives Canelo some trouble. By the way, Blue, I personally had it 6'2", just my opinion, though. 6'2" for who? Victor Griffith, what's going on? 6'2" for who? So it's Canelo Alvarez counterpunch ability. I have to adjust what I said. Why they not so active? It's his counterpunch ability. You have to be willing to let your hands go and understand defensively you have to get out the way. That's why I don't think Demetrius Andrade could beat him. Because Demetrius Andrade, what he showed me against Liam Smith, right? That he can't get out the way, right? And he backs up. He makes the same little subtle mistakes that Billy Joe Saunders was making tonight. Canelo Alvarez is going to be, he's going to close that gap on him. Again, we got 1,100 people and only 500 likes. Edward James, my brother in Super Chat, did Saunders put up a good fight and how many rounds he won? I had it, Edward James. I gave Billy Joe Saunders the first round. I gave Canelo rounds 2, 3, and 4. I gave Billy Joe Saunders round 5, 6, and 7. Then Canelo Alvarez won big round 8. And then Billy Joe Saunders didn't come out for the 9th round. So I had it a draw going into the 9th round. And as I'm watching the fight play out, I thought that Canelo Alvarez was going to stop him in the 9th round. And I think Billy Joe Saunders felt like he was getting ready to get stopped in that 9th round, and he chose not to come back out. But he did, his eye was closed. I don't know what, it was an uppercut, that caught the eye, and it just, hey, you know what I mean? He still shows us the same limitations. Ryan said you gave Billy Joe, man, goodbye. If you come in acting like Billy Joe Saunders didn't even put up a fight, goodbye. I don't want to see him. If they come in here and they talking about, oh, you gave Billy Joe Saunders round, I don't even want to see him. Don't even want to see him. Jay Gizzo, my brother in Super Chat. Canelo is the man. I don't care if he was in a close fight. They supposed to be. He will beat Charlo, and Plant can beat him though. They supposed to be. He will beat Charlo, and Plant can beat him though. I think they both can beat Canelo, right? I don't think David Benavidez can beat Canelo. I don't think David Benavidez can beat Canelo. Boston True Serum, what's going on? I don't think David Benavidez can beat Canelo Alvarez. I don't. 1,200 people here, and we got 600 likes. I'll wait until y'all feel like hitting the like button. Doesn't matter. Y'all, we up. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up. Oscar Mariquin, my brother in the Super Chat. I disagree. Yes, he did cut off the ring tonight on several occasions. No, he didn't. His upper body movement has improved. No, it hasn't. A lot since the Law fight. Time and beat speed and Canelo has improved here. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. He was not cutting off the ring tonight. Billy Joe Saunders was backing straight up on a straight line. He was not cutting off the ring. Billy Joe Saunders was backing himself up on a straight line every time he felt Canelo Alvarez get close to him. It wasn't Canelo Alvarez cutting off the ring. It was Billy Joe Saunders backing up on a straight line and not using his jab. No, he wasn't. Where do you see this stuff up? Where do y'all just Greenhawk Dunham? What's going on? Billy Joe Saunders was backing up on a straight line. Where did you see that Billy Joe Saunders? First of all, Billy Joe Saunders came out flat-footed. He wasn't even utilizing the ring. So how did you see him cutting off the ring? Right? No, you didn't. And then when he did start moving, utilizing the ring, right? Canelo Alvarez was following him, and he backed up on a straight line. Marky Dan, 123, my brother in Super Chat. I'm black and from the Caribbean, but my grandmother was from Mexico. We just built different. Yeah, man. I mean, listen. Canelo Alvarez was going to the body. Canelo Alvarez was going to the body, right? And Canelo Alvarez, Mason Shorey, Blue is for real a Canelo. Goodbye. Get him out of here. If you don't understand boxing, then goodbye. I don't even want to talk to you. Don't even want to see you tonight. I don't have the patience for it tonight. Period. Period. Don't have the patience for him. You're gonna act like Billy. You didn't see what you saw. You just yeah. Of course you're gonna see it that way because the only thing you see is through the glasses of Canelo Alvarez. So you're gonna act like he wasn't. Oh, he was cutting off the ring. No, he was not cutting off the ring. He was countering every time. Every time he got close, he let his hands go. He was definitely the harder, the heavier hand. You know, he definitely was the more powerful guy in there. And you know, as I said, Canelo Alvarez ring IQ might be the highest ring IQ in boxing, definitely top 3 ring IQ. He understands where he's at. He understands his limitations. He understands how to get you in a position where he could be successful. You understand? Denzel Horton, my brother in the super chat, Blue, my boy, I'm glad you got this prediction wrong. I really wanted to see Billy Joe lose. Yeah, I got the prediction wrong. Well, I didn't get listen. It was going just like I said it was going to go. I can't predict their heart. MPWTF, what's going on? I can't predict their heart. I can't predict, their will and how much they're going to. I can't predict that. Only could go for skill. And off of skill, it was playing out, like I said, a close fight that was going to go split decision for Billy Joe Saunders. It was playing out just like I said. I can't predict Billy Joe Saunders not coming back out. You can't predict that. Jay Miles, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I have to give Canelo his flowers. He's a very beatable fighter, which I think is what makes him fun to watch. I think all the top guys will be able to take what he's dishing. Is the real question. See, that's the thing. It's not even what if they could take it, right? See, he puts on constant pressure. You understand? Constant. And he has a granite chin. So he putting on constant pressure with a granite chin. And you got to be able to weather that. You understand? Floyd Mayweather, you got to stay calm. Solo Productions, my brother in the super chat. What it do, Blue? Great take on the rounds of the fight. Billy Joe didn't look bad at all. He didn't. And he could have won more rounds if he was using his jab. And if he was using his jab, coulda, shoulda, woulda, he may not have gotten hit with that uppercut. But he was leaning in over his feet. Sir Dante Fox, my brother in the super chat. Ring was too big, and for what? Shaking my head. Big ups to the promoters for selling out of this fight. Yeah, man. They hey, 70,000 people got to give credit to Eddie Hearn, man. King Kong said Billy got beat. Never. Who said he didn't? Nobody said he didn't. Never said he didn't. But you gotta know what you're looking at. I can't predict if Billy Joe Saunders, Renee Bashian, my brother, what's going on, great brother? Go subscribe to my brother Renee Bashian. H2O, what's going on? We got 1,400 people, and we have half the likes. We got half the likes. 1,400 people, and we have half the likes. Get the likes all the way up. 14 people, and we have half the likes. Get the likes up. Timothy Dorsey, my brother in the super chat. Fact is, Saunders came in for a paycheck, and of what he said, in spite of what he said, he quit, and I can't respect that. He was winning in my eyes. I had it a draw. I didn't have him winning. I can't understand what your name is, but handing L's to the Sanders fans, pass him. Salute to you in the super chat. School of Skills, what's going on? So, like I said, Billy Joe Saunders, Silver Surfer, what's going on? No, I had it a draw. AZAP Sam, Klops, what's going on? Ab Low, what's going on? Alice V, what's going on? I had it a draw. That's how I saw it. I had, like I said, Lionel Witherspoon, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Jay Miles in the super chat. These UK fighters got weak orbital bones though, Blue. Not enough protein in them fish and chips like Yeah. You know, so the thing is, of course, Canelo fans, they going to say, oh, Canelo won every round. Of course they're going to say that. Of course, you know. Uh, uh, Kevman said Canelo was down 2 rounds by me. No, I had it a draw. I had it. I gave Billy Joe Saunders the first round. I gave Canelo Alvarez 2, 3, and 4. Then I gave Billy Joe Saunders 5, 6, and 7. Then I gave Canelo Alvarez round 8, and I thought he was on the verge of stopping him after that. Solo Dolo, what's going on? He said blue mad. What am I mad for? Champagne Marlowe, what's going on? I don't even think. Do y'all even think about the stuff you say before you say it? Dapper Douglas, my brother in the super chat. Canelo's already up on the cards once he stepped off the plane. Salute to you, great brother in super chat. LB, brother in super chat. 76 before he quit. He won 5 through 7, gave 8 to Canelo. LB, I had the same thing. I had Billy Joe Saunders winning round 1. I gave Canelo Alvarez 2, 3, and 4. I gave Billy Joe Saunders 5, 6, and 7. Then Canelo Alvarez round 8. So I saw it similar to what you saw. Rocco 3, what's going on? And then I thought that Canelo Alvarez on the verge of stopping him. Southpaw Bossa Meter, what's going on? You know, I thought Billy Joe Saunders was going to stop. I thought he was going to get stopped in the ninth. I thought, even though he didn't come out, I'm like, his body language told me after that 8th round that he wasn't going to proceed. I thought he was going to get knocked out of that. I thought that Shamzilla, what's going on? I thought that he was gonna you know, I thought he was gonna get knocked out in the next round. That's how I saw it. Let me get my brother Kurt Anderson on, man. You know, so that's what I saw from you know, Billy Joe Saunders, man. I just thought that, you know, he could have used his jab a lot more. But, you know, you have to credit Canelo Alvarez because obviously these opponents, you know, his counterpunch ability, you know, he has, Crack World, what's going on? He has very, very fast hands, you know, and Jelani Everin, what's going on? Yeah, that uppercut. Gold Kings, Jackson, what's going on? You know, and Jay Walker 214. What's going on? Where you been at, great brother? Timothy Dorsey, my brother, back in the super chat. He said, Blue, remember I told you this. Plan is going to beat Canelo or it will be a very controversial Canelo win. Plan is faster with more power than Billy Joe. I agree, but I don't know if he has the makeup for it. Dazzling Urbanite, what's going on, great brother? I agree, but I don't know if he has the makeup for it, you know, that he's gonna put that effort out. Canelo put LaShawn Batley, what's going on? Canelo puts TC, what's going on? Samuel Greer, what's going on? Canelo puts a lot of pressure on you. He just continues to walk you down. He stays very disciplined. He stays very consistent. Canelo Alvarez is very consistent across the board. And that's the thing that makes him so difficult to beat. You understand? You have to be strong because he's going to close gaps on you because he continues to come forward. He comes forward. He comes forward. He comes forward. He comes forward. So when he's coming forward, and peace be free, what's going on? You know, when he's coming forward, Boston True Serum, what's going on? Champagne Marlowe, my brother in Super Chat. Canelo still struggles with cutting the ring off. Hey, but Champagne Marlowe, according to everybody in here though, they saying he was cutting the ring off. I don't know what they was watching, but yeah, okay. Yashar Gabar, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Canelo's weak and can't respect or give props to someone or a fighter who fight and think they're great and think they're on Mayweather's level. Canelo is just to Mexican fighters. I think Canelo's a great fighter, man. No Leon 1, my brother in the Super Chat. Why Crawford said Canelo's a black fighter? I mean, that's his opinion. Bobo, what's going on? KJ, what's going on? Because naturally they're movers. You understand? Feints, movers, those fighters give Canelo trouble. It's proven, right? We saw it tonight. Frequent Flyer RC, my brother in the Super Chat. What up, Blue? I think Canelo broke his will. Body shots were taking his toll. What's up with these UK fighters quitting? I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Yeah, I saw Andre's shirt. I saw Demetrius Andre's shirt. I saw Demetrius Andre's shirt. Daniel Cadeno, what's going on? DeAndre Carey, what's going on? I saw his shirt, man. Hey, Jose Villanueva, what's going on? I don't think American Patriots 1776, what's going on? Signature Sounds, my brother, what's going on? I don't think Demetrius Andre could beat Canelo, though. Does he have the style to do it? Absolutely. Will he do it? Two different things. We got 1,300 people, and we don't even have 950 likes. We got 1,300 people. Get the likes all the way up. 1,300 people. D Solo 2009. What's going on? Yep, Canelo versus Plant next in September. Horacio Quintero. What's going on, great brother? Julio Guzman. Only the Funk. Peace be free. What's going on? Does GT Entertainment. What's going on? Lyric G. What's going on? Real McCoy, my brother. What's going on? He ain't quit. He left in it. Hey, man, come on, man. Tory Beckford, what's going on? Y'all. So nobody. So man, this is only in boxing. Every other sport, the fans see it one way, right? Mookie Chase 09, Mookie Chase 0907. What's going on? In boxing, y'all be watching completely different fights. Gold, what's going on? Hey, man, Canelo just Brian New York. What's going on? FOC Rock Boy, what's going on? Canelo Alvarez just, he was just dominating the fight, huh? What fight was y'all watching? No, Leon 1, my brother back in the super chat. Spence said Canelo stops Crawford, though. Thoughts? He stops Crawford? I mean, if Terrence Crawford fights the way he fought against Igis Kavalauskas, then Canelo's going to stop him. But Spade Up 36, my brother in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Trade Day, what's going on? If he fights in the manner he fought, Johnny Patrick, what's going on? If he fights in the manner he fought, Igis Kavalauskas, then, yeah, he can't fight Canelo like that. But if he boxed Canelo like he did Victor Postile, Canelo Alvarez has Terrence Crawford has very long arms, okay? And he has power in both hands. He has more power than Billy Joe Saunders, and he's more versatile. You see, when Billy Joe Saunders found himself in a position where he was switching to Southern T boxing, what's going on? You see where Billy Joe Saunders was in a position where he was switching to orthodox, and he was uncomfortable in the orthodox in the orthodox stance. That won't be Terrence Crawford. He won't be uncomfortable in that position. See, so when Canelo Alvarez backs him up on a straight line and he switches to an orthodox stance, Terrence Crawford will be comfortable in that position. So I don't think so. Marky Dan 123, my brother in the super chat. He said Canelo the pound for pound king, Bud's a great fighter, but don't got the resume. I don't have him number one. Jose Garza said Plant is next. Yeah, he is in September, and I don't know if Plant could beat him. Run River, what's going on? I don't think Caleb Plant. He has the tools to do it, but I don't know if he will. I think that Terrence Crawford can beat him. If you're Terrence Crawford, if you're Jamal Charlo, if you Jamal, Terrence Crawford, man, listen, Errol Spence, make the fight, man. I'm telling you. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, they'll win the fight. They have they don't have, they have something that the fighters they have a jab, you know what I'm saying? They have a jab, they have the ability, they have power in both hands. He will not put them. Billy Joe Saunders look uncomfortable. Juan Pablo, of course you say that. The Virgil family, what's going on? Billy Joe Saunders looked uncomfortable at times tonight. You have to assert yourself, right? He was using his jab. He was standing right in front of Canelo. And Canelo Alvarez was missing. Jay Rivera, why would I be mad? I don't know. Maybe you didn't see the support I get, and there's 1,500 people here. So why would I be mad? I didn't take anything from. I'm excited. See, unlike you, I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. Unlike y'all, I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. See, you must not understand that. Brian Rodriguez, y'all coming here to see me. I don't even know who you are. Gomez once said, no, he said that I'm weird. I'm weird. I don't even know who you are. You watching me. That's why would you come here and look at me? Goodbye. Now y'all gonna watch from afar, and you're still gonna watch. They don't understand. Goodbye. Uh, uh, yeah, I'm not. I don't even know why I do it. Darwin James, what's going on, great brother? Uh, so yeah, Steve J, what's going on? So anyway, I don't think that Caleb Plant, I don't think that Caleb Plant, you know, I could see Canelo winning that fight. If he's not, if he, I could think, I see that he could make him, Caleb Plant uncomfortable. No Leon won, my brother super chat. One judge gave Saunders 4 straight. What? I gave Billy Joe Saunders three straight. So if one judge gave Billy Joe Saunders 4 straight, I'm not surprised. I gave Billy Joe Saunders 5, 6, and 7. Spade up 36, my brother in super chat. How do you think Benavidez would do against Canelo? I think he would lose. I don't think David Benavidez could beat Canelo. I wouldn't be. I don't think he will beat Canelo. Not that he can't. I don't think he will. I think that he will lose against Canelo. I think that Canelo's hand speed, I think that Canelo's combinations and the lack of defense on David Benavidez's part, I think that Canelo Alvarez probably stops David Benavidez. That's just my prediction. I think that Canelo Alvarez will stop David Benavidez. Now, one thing I will say, though, is Canelo Alvarez is not comfortable with the jab. He's not comfortable with the jab. American Patriot 1776, what's going on? Fly High 89, my brother in super chat, he said, Blue, got your eye. Yeah, man. Man, listen. Hey, what did I tell y'all? I told you Billy Joe Saunders in my prediction, I said he could win a split decision. I said, but he has to be able to, weather the storm. Didn't I say that in my prediction? I said it's going to be a split decision for victory for him. He just has to weather the storm. He was on his way, to getting a split decision victory, I believe. Messiah 1111, what's going on? Juan Jr. Bossa, what's going on? Christopher West, what's going on? I thought he was well on his way to getting a split decision victory, right? Because Roy Jones, Carl Froch, Roy Jones, everybody involved saw the same fight that I was seeing, right? That's a fan of the sport of boxing first. Jab saying, hey, Gaiman, what's going on? And so I thought it was going to play out just like I told you, like my prediction was, a split decision for Billy Joe Saunders. Can't predict him not getting up off the stool in the corner. No Leon won, my brother back in the super chat. Charlo versus Canelo. That's a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight, man. And I will have to favor. This is. I think Jamel Charlo can beat Canelo. I think Jamel Charlo will beat him, and I think Jamal Charlo may lose. Brothers UK, my brother in super chat. Brothers UK, my brother salute. My brother Durandis, 84 Durandis in the super chat. Should Bubu Andre move up to 168? That's a big fight. He needs it. Big brother in life, what's going on? That's a big fight. He needs it. But Joe Davis 2310, what's going on? But can he beat Canelo? I don't know. I don't think so, man. Can he? Yes. Will he? No. TOGO said nobody beats Canelo. Yeah, you're right. He only has a loss and 2 draws already. So what are you talking about? Price is knowledge yourself, my brother in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. He said nobody beats Canelo, but he already has a loss and 2 draws on his resume. Right. Fly High 89, my brother in the super chat. Being reported that Saunders going to the hospital for a broken orbital. Wow. Nitty G, my brother, what's going on with you? Hey. UK Daniel, what's going on? Man, isn't that Yeah, I am. I am Lucio Donnello, and you watching me. I just predicted that Canelo Alvarez would beat. Listen how. Matter of fact, I'm not even going. Donald now, 66-year-old G Grant, my brother, the triple OG in the building. Brian Chenault Jr., Loving Down Gaither. What's going on? I just said that Canelo Alvarez would beat Caleb Plant and he would beat Demetrius Andrade, but I don't like Canelo Alvarez. Top Waivers, my brother in the super chat. What's going on? Joseph Spino, what's going on, great brother? He said you do a good job telling what happened. I appreciate you. Trey Hampton, what's going on? Irvins, what's going on? You can't make up this stuff, man. My brother, Mr. Tally 140 in the super chat. He said, salute, Blue. Salute to you, great brother. Southern T, what's going on? Bumpy Thompson, what's going on? Caleb playing in September. And another thing is Alpha Patriot, what's going on? Bama Jeff 79, what's going on? Another thing is Caleb Plant has been inactive for a very long time. For a very long time, right? Caleb Plant fought. When the last time Caleb Plant fought? Signs of Times TV HQ, what's going on? G Grant, what's going on? Caleb Plant fought when did he fight? December, right? Mr. Cool Guy, what's going on? Lizeth Gomez, Lizeth, peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you doing? Steve J, a Rated Scholar, January. He fought January. He not gonna fight until September. Dwayne Roney, what's going on? He said Caleb just fought. He didn't just fight. He fought in January, bro. We in May. So he fought 4 months ago. Shepherd King, what's going on? Shamar Rasham Shalom, what's going on, great brother? The real Rick Rob, let me wrench y'all up, man. There you go. Y'all wrenched up. Dante Maximus, what's going on? RNS1, my brother in Super Chat. Canelo IQ shows Tom BJ perfectly with that punch. I hear broke his cheekbone. Salute, Blue. Smash the like button. Yeah, see, he kept leaning into that punch, too. If you watch it, right? Blackface Sports TJ, what's going on? If you watch it, right? Canelo was throwing that uppercut and the hooks because he knew Billy Joe Saunders kept leaning to that side. He kept leaning he's leaning right into the punch. Mr. Turner, brother in Super Chat. Canelo was down 1 round. Billy had 1, 5, 6, 7. That's what I had. I had the same thing. I don't know what fight y'all was watching, and Earl would mess up Canelo up just like he did Mayweather. Yeah, I had the same thing. I had him winning 1, 6, 5, 6, and 7. Alpha Omega TOS, what's going on, great brother? Bluebird Sports, I rock with you, and I'm a fan of boxing too. Crawford not ready for Charlo brothers, not ready for Spence, not ready. And I'm a Spence fan, but Canelo is a beast. I didn't say he was. I just said they have the skill set. B. Paulie, what's going on? They have the skill set to win. Jonathan Wilson, my brother in the Super Chat, much love to you. Shogun Blaze Z, my brother in the Super Chat. Jamal just said Canelo best boxer at the moment. I mean, Jamel just said best boxer at the moment. I don't know how they put boxers over them. I wouldn't put no boxer over me. Price of knowledge itself, my brother in the Super Chat. Appreciate you, great brother. I wouldn't do it. But hey, that's his opinion. Yashar Gabar, my brother in the Super Chat. But David Benavidez got some heart. Canelo lost his heart in my eyes when he ran from the Charlo brothers, Demetrius, Andre, and Canelo. Yeah, man. David the Real Times, what's going on? Appreciate you, Yashar Gabar. The thing is this, right? Canelo Alvarez, he got his, like I told you guys. Let me give y'all an example, okay? James Diamond, my brother in Super Chat. He says, salute, Blue. Billy Joe Saunders felt the KO coming after the 8th round. Oh, he sure did. According to reports, though, he sharp like cheddar, my brother in the Super Chat. He complained about the ring being small, but didn't utilize this. Yeah, he didn't get exactly and utilize the stick and move. He felt the power and said, no, ma. Yeah. Hey, great brother, that's my thing, right? He asked for the big ring, right? And then he didn't use it. He came out the first round. He came out the first round, right? And he was flat-footed right in front of Billy Joe Saunders. I mean, right in front of Canelo. Eric Pryor, my brother in the super chat. Pro Box is gonna say Billy Joe was winning until the KO. I don't know. I had it a draw. I didn't have him winning. I thought it was a draw. I thought it was a draw. Bold ones, what's going on? I had it a draw. Nato the Great, my brother in super chat. When I saw Andre with that shirt, I remember when Kurt said he was. Yeah, yep, yep, yep. Stevie Simmons, my brother in super chat. I want to see Canelo fight Boo Boo, Charlo, or Benavidez. Uh, yeah, I think I want to see all those fights as well. But he's gonna fight Caleb Plant next. Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. My brother Pac-Man ATL Tay in the building. He said 4-4. Tay, you had it just like I had it. I gave Billy Joe Saunders the first round. I gave Canelo 2, 3, and 4. I gave Billy Joe Saunders 5, 6, and 7. Then I gave Canelo round 8, and that's 4 rounds to 4. A draw, just like you said. I don't know what people come in here talking about. Billy Joe was clearly Canelo was up big. Like, pfft. My brother Robert Lucero in the super chat dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Will Saunders run that mouth again? Canelo Viva Mexico. Need a draw coming, bro. What were you watching? What were you watching? I was watching a boxing match, and I wasn't. I see. Here's the difference, Robert Lucero. I was watching a boxing match as a fan of sport of boxing, not just one person. So if you didn't see Billy Joe Saunders winning rounds, because you wasn't watching a boxing match, you was only watching and cheering everything Canelo was doing and not watching an actual boxing match. Price is knowledge yourself, my brother in super chat. You're a big inspiration to the way I have built my channel, big homie. Salute, cuz Billy Joe Saunders has that meow. Both EJ and Charlo was Canelo game though. Yeah, salute to my brother Price's knowledge yourself, man. Appreciate you, great brother, man. And drop the link in the chat, brother, so people can subscribe to your channel. Go subscribe to my brother Price's knowledge yourself. Drop the link in the chat, brother, so people can subscribe to your channel. Hey, we got 1,600 people here. We should have that many likes. Taquan Savage, my brother, what's going on? Exactly. He said Sanders was at least 4 rounds. Right. So how did people see? How to say he didn't win none? Billy should have used the ring some more. He should have used the ring a lot more. He asked for the big ring. Clearly, he was doing that just to get at Canelo Alvarez because he didn't even utilize the ring. He didn't even utilize it. Beyond above medium, my brother said he had a 5-3. Okay, so 5-3 is not far off from what I saw. Robert Lucero said Billy Joe won to. Come on, man. I can't even listen to y'all no more. I can't. Can't, man. He won 2 rounds at max. What was you watching? I know what you was watching. He won 2 rounds at best. Come on, man. Not even the judges had it 2 rounds. Nobody. Roy Jones, Carl Froch, Chris Mannings, myself, the judges. The judges gave Billy Joe Saunders 3 straight rounds. So how did you see him only winning 2 rounds? Come on, man. Stop it. My brother G. Al in the building. What's good with you, great brother? Yeah, I'm just doing a little post-fight, man. Ryan Steele, my brother in the super chat, he says, salute, Blue Blood. Do you think Charlo will face Andre? Why or why not? They'll never fight Demetrius Andre because of what happened with Demetrius Andre with the situation with Jamel Charlo when he was signed to fight Jamel Charlo, and then the week of the fight, he pulled out the fight, citing that he could get more money from a different promotional company. Jamel Charlo lost money. He had to find a replacement opponent, and they'll never do. I don't think, Sean, what's going on? I don't think they'll ever do business with him again. Although that was some years ago, DeAndre Carey, what's going on? And I know the fans and the people saying, man, that was years ago. It still was a situation where they lost money. So San Francisco City Slicker, my brother in super chat, Canelo landed a solid shot and is a good fighter, but Canelo was growing frustrated. Billy Joe Saunders was standing in front of Canelo with his hands down. Yeah, he was. And he was making a miss, but according to everybody else, no, he wasn't missing, and he was cutting the ring off. I don't know what y'all be watching, man. Marky Dan 123, my brother in Super Chat. You think Canelo going to fight Beevil after Plant? I think he should. He could beat Beevil. Boxing fans, MOB, my brother, what's going on in Super Chat? Canelo versus Plant next, then Canelo versus Triple G. Canelo wins both fights, then retires. You all heard it here the first. I won't be surprised at that. Jack T, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, I get why Canelo avoided Charlo and Andre after tonight. This fight exposed lots of weaknesses. Jamal can dominate with the jab. 3 out of his 4 last fight, suspect worst of the year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, great brother, but the people don't see it that way. Oh, they saw improvement. Man, you saw all this improvement. Man. Alpha Omega TOS, my brother in Super Chat, once again. Booba Sports, Billy Joe Saunders did win rounds, but Canelo was setting him up with the entire fight. To me, Canelo still controlled the fight, even in the rounds he lost. How could he control the fight in the rounds he lost? Just think about that. Travis Tills, my brother in the Super Chat. Billy Joe got the cheekbone broke. It was a draw before that, the TKO. At that weight, you need to have power. Billy Joe don't have no power. Yeah, that left hand was null and void. Yuan Frazier, I had it a draw going into that 9th round, but I gave Canelo Alvarez, Marvin Rollins Jr., what's going on? I gave Canelo Alvarez that 8th round big, and I thought he was getting ready to stop Billy Joe Saunders in the 9th round. That's what plan was going on. I thought he was getting ready to stop Billy Joe Saunders in the 9th round. I just think that Billy Joe Saunders, his body language, I didn't like his body language the entire night, and he still was winning rounds. Sports Guy 17, my brother in Super Chat, where was Fury when they called the fight? LOL. Yeah, he was in his corner. You didn't see him, man? He was tending to him. Plus size guys, piece of bless queen. How you doing today? He was attending to him. He was tending to him. Urian Carter, what's going on? Lawrence Nunez, what's going on? Yeah, Southern T Boxing. I thought he was going to stop him. I thought he was going to get knocked out either way after that 8th round. But I guess when he felt it, he was like, man, Simmons Savage, what's going on? Of course he would, in your opinion. Duradisi 84, my brother in the Super Chat, 168 is the easiest to unify. All the is at middleweight. So Canelo left, Andre, Charlo, Triple G, Munguia, all this. But the thing is, I think he beats Triple G. If Canelo fights Triple G, he's going to stop Triple G. I think he beats and stops Jaime Munguia. I think he'll beat Demetrius Andrade, and Jamel Charlo will be his toughest fight. I don't like what I saw. Demetrius Andrade, he stated that, he had ring rust. Andrew Legault, what's going on? John Flores, what's going on? He said that he had ring rust, so that's why, he didn't, perform to the level we used to seeing. Chris Raw Media TV, what's going on? That's why he didn't perform to the level we used to seeing him perform in his last fight because it was due to ring rust. Roland Motto, 007, what's going on? Come on, Oz, what's going on? But he should fight Andre because he could beat Andre, I believe. Dennis Smith, my brother, what's going on? Dennis Smith, another brother. I had it 4-4 at the stoppage. Me too. Shamar Rasham Shalom, my brother in the Super Chat. Thank you for the wrench, great brother. Salute. No, thank you for always coming through and studying up and showing me love. Salute to George Grace, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Appreciate your work. I think a boxer with power to keep Canelo off him, i.e. Charlo brothers, Spence can beat Canelo. Yeah, they have to stay consistent with the jab. If they stay consistent with the jab, oh, for sure, they could beat him, right? Because you see, he has to counterpunch you. He has good timing and he has good counterpunch ability, but he has to use the counterpunch ability and that great timing. And the thing is, Demetrius Andrade, George Grace, Demetrius Andrade, his last fight showed me that he he's not defensively sound. He gets sloppy, and those mistakes he make, Canelo would capitalize. Luke Kim, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, I had it a draw as well, but Joe, he seemed tight the whole fight, but he was making the fight close. He kept dipping his head down. That's why he got caught. He kept doing it, dipping his head right, and Canelo kept timing it. Every time he did it, Canelo timed it. Boop. Every time he did it, Canelo timed it. Boop. Then he would stand up and he would either shake his head no, or he'd stand up and shake his head yeah. He kept doing it. Those are little mistakes. Like I said, Bella Brittany, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Like I said, you cannot make those subtle mistakes against Canelo Alvarez. You cannot do it. He has top 3 ring IQs. Edward Gutierrez, my brother in the super chat, I had it. He said, had it 4-4 at the end of the 8th. Respect to Billy Joe Saunders. Me too, Edward Gutierrez, but apparently everybody else didn't. San Francisco City Slicker, my brother in the super chat. He said Canelo Alvarez hit a lot of wind. Most he missed since Floyd Mayweather and Lara. Yep. He missed a lot right there in the pocket. Muslim Plumber, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Canelo has it all. IQ, power, head movement, power, body work. Nobody messing with Canelo right now. Okay. Myron Denard, my brother in the super chat. Canelo better stay away from Jamal and David Benavidez. I think he could beat. I think he could beat both guys, but I definitely. Let me not say definitely. Macadosha Mac of the South, what's going on? I think that you know, David Benavidez' lack of defense is going to be bad. Price is knowledge itself, my brother in the super chat. I appreciate the love, G. Just drop the link. Absolutely, keep dropping this so people subscribe to it, great brother. Go subscribe to my brother. Price is knowledge itself. Jack T, my brother in super chat. Charlo can beat Canelo with the jab and the inside. Yeah, he can. But they have to, the moment, deal with the TV, my brother, what's going on? It's the moment that overcomes them. It's the moment that you know, Canelo Alvarez stays consistent all the way across the board. All the way across the board. He stays consistent all the way across the board. David Benavidez lacks defense. You cannot lack defense against Canelo Alvarez. He has very fast hands, right? Bella Brittany, she said, I missed the fight, but it sounds like Canelo got a political win. No. He got a legit win. It was a legit stoppage. You know, Jay Dixon, what's going on? Exactly. School skills say you have to be in very good shape as well. Exactly. Cornelius Smith, what's going on? You have to be in very good shape, and you have to be very disciplined on the defensive side. If you lack that, you can't beat Canelo. That's not going to happen. Sharp like cheddar, my brother in super chat. I'd rather see Pacquiao versus Canelo at 160 catch weight. I don't. Rather than watch him fight Garcia before retirement. Bet that will be exciting. No, he'll not. Jay Lynn, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing this Saturday? Caught you on the weekend. Got you on the weekend. You know, no, he would knock out. He would knock out Manny Pacquiao. Myth the Legend, what's going on? Jay Lynn said just left the fight. How was that, man? It seemed like it was exciting there. Julio Guzman, what's going on? It seemed like that it was exciting there. Woo! 70,000. Got to give it to Eddie Hearn, man. Got to give it to Eddie Hearn. 70,000. Alejandro Martinez said you don't know boxing. Right. Okay. And you do. Nah, I mean, what's going on? Yolanda Luchuga, what's going on? Yeah, I got to give it to Eddie Hearn, man. Legendary 2021. He not knocking out Manny Pacquiao. Man, Manny Pacquiao makes a lot of mistakes, man. And he's too small. You ran Eraser. What's going on? Rematch for Billy Joe Saunders? No. Big homie Quan, what's going on? AZAP Sam said 73,000 people. Yeah, that's... Joker, what's going on? She said, saw Spence and froze. LO. Oh, man. Oh, man. Anah Israel, my brother in the super chat. Kurt Sugar called on someone quitting, but like you said, no improvement on Canelo's and same issues. Exactly, great brother. But I don't know what they see. They see it different. They said he made tons and tons of improvements. Really? Really? Yeah, so they said that he made tons of. We got 1,600 people here. Let's get 1,600 likes. 1,600 people. Let's get 1,600 likes. Alpha Omega TOS, my brother in Super Chat. You know what Blue Blood Sports. I get. You see certain flaws in Canelo, like I see in Crawford. But you know what they both are. Some they both are special, man. They both special. Marky Dan 123, my brother in Super Chat. Mexico ain't done. Ramirez come for a Taylor next. I want to see it, man. I want to see it. Al Green, my brother in Super Chat. Salute, Blue Blood. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you, great brother. Smash the like button, man, and subscribe to the channel. Sports Express podcast, my brother in Super Chat. The smaller Charlo is dangerous for Canelo. He is more vicious puncher than his brother. Yeah, and he's more. I think he's more comfortable and more fluid in there. Moral Moss, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Salute, Blue. Good fight. Good to see the place full. Mr. Next Week did his thing. Yeah, man. Von D Game, what's going on? Salute to my brother Moral Moss in the Super Chat, dropping the dub on me. Solo Production, brother in the Super Chat. I don't see anyone out there beating Canelo. He's already lost, and he has 2 draws, and but you have to be special, man. Dante Holder, my brother in Super Chat. Bud's still the GOAT. I don't care. Canelo looked worse tonight. Well, it's not that. See, here's the thing. Roy Babineau, what's going on? William Old School out there, my brother, what's going on? It's not that he looked bad. It's just what I told y'all. That he did not improve. Yeah, everybody tells y'all he made all these improvements. He did. No, I said he just got better at choosing his opponents. I told you guys that. I said he got better at choosing his opponents. No, oh, he got better, man. He did this, he did that. Yeah, Caleb Playing is on it already, man. I told you guys, the Joker, what's going on? I told you guys, you can't, I told you guys, he got better at choosing his opponents. Plain and simple. But no, he does this, he cuts off the ring, he does that. I tried to tell you guys. So now everybody is saying, oh, he didn't look great tonight. He didn't look. It's not that. It's the level. It's who he fights. It's the style. It's a style matchup. It's the style matchup. Period. Yeah, he got better at choosing his opponent. We got my brother, Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. He's in the building. What's goody with you, Kurt?
Oh, man, I'm just chilling. What's up, Blue? What's up, Chat, a.k.a. the family, talking about Canelo and Billy Joe Saunders. And like I said on the show, that opponent, I should have said the name. I just have this premonition sometimes about the great sport of boxing that he's going to quote on the stool, Sanders, Andre, Plant, or even Charlo. And I was right about Sanders, man. Well, one of them, and it was Sanders. It didn't surprise me at all. But I'm going to tell you like this. Canelo did not get better. He imposes his will on you. That's what he depends on. He has slow feet. His game plan is to put pressure on you and throw heavy shots of breaking you down to the body. That's what he depends on. And forget better fighters. These men lack intestinal fortitude. They have the skills. Canelo's a good fighter. By any means, I'm not taking no credit away from him, but I have to go by what I see. the footwork was bothering Canelo when he was started pandering to the crowd because he was worried. He was worried.
Mm-hmm.
But he swung. The tenor of the fight is more important than anything, which way the fight is going. And he lucky that he had a guy in there that didn't have the heart or the intestinal fortitude or the intangible to sustain rhythm in his attack. And he had a guy that was making so many mistakes. He would throw punches and then lean over. I said, no, don't do that. That's why Canelo went uppercut crazy, because he saw that. He's a seasoned, experienced fighter. He saw that. All he had to do is utilize his jab more. And when he could walk Canelo back, because Canelo don't like when you force him back. But he couldn't see that. His trainer is supposed to see that. But I think the difference with the school of boxing, the culture of boxing from the UK to America is basically the trainers. That's why you have people like Lennox Lewis and Tyson Fury and Vladimir Klitschko got American trainers so they can break the opponents down. That's their job. You know, I didn't hear the instructions that they would give him, Mark Tibbs, but, you know, Billy Joe Saunders quit. He's quit. And Canelo is beatable, but do you trust Caleb Plant? Some people do. I don't. Do you trust Jamal Charlo? I don't. Since that Benavidez thing. And I darn sure don't trust Demetrius Andrade because he makes a lot of subtle mistakes as well. And Canelo will take advantage of that. So Canelo, like Klitschko, who reigned for 10 years, or he was knocking out people like Samuel Peters and Calvin Brock, it's not his fault. You can only fight who's there. But Canelo's going to reign because these guys are not good enough. Benavidez will come to fight. I like his heart, but he doesn't have the style. He's going to walk towards Canelo in the straight line. No, that's suicide. You're right there, so he can use his quick counters. No, it has to be footwork. But then again, these guys, they don't have the fortitude. They don't have the mettle. They don't have the heart. And it has a lot to do with the content of a man's character. Forget fighters. This goes a lot deeper than that. And Canelo knows that. Now you're facing an experienced fighter, seasoned fighter, who has heavy hands, who wants to break you down and who's going to press forward because that's the only way he can win. He doesn't have any more dimensions to his game because of lack of foot speed.
Mm-hmm. And you know, Billy Joe Saunders, to me, Kurt, he had so many openings. He had so many openings to use his jab, you know, and like we always say, Kurt, Canelo hasn't got better. He just got better at picking his opponents. But again, he couldn't. We can't measure his heart. Like you predicted that he wasn't going to get up off the stool. One of his opponents, and Billy Joe Saunders, didn't get up off the stool, and he was having success.
Absolutely.
He was
absolutely.
It's amazing to me, man. It's like, you know, and I don't have the confidence that Demetrius Andrade could beat him.
Me neither. He don't make the same mistake. He falls in, his legs are all over the place, and you know, I can see, you know, he'll let Canelo get too close, and Canelo's a terrific body puncher, and he'll break Andrade down too because, like I said, you know, intestinal fortitude is everything. You know, is everything. Everybody can say Arturo Gatti don't belong in the Hall of Fame, but hey, with his heart and his goal, he deserved everything he got that what boxer gave him because that man never quit. You know, Wilson Rodriguez, the Mickey Ward fight, that man never quit. That man gave it his all. And, you know, and I'm like, man, I respect Arturo Gatti so much because he wouldn't have quit like that. He wouldn't have quit. You just saw a woman fight. What's her name? Bridges over there in the UK. Her hour was worse than Billy Joe's, and she didn't quit. He quit.
Mm-hmm. That's a great point, Kurt. I forgot about that. Yeah, she yeah. Yep.
a woman, and she kept going with a bad eye. But I don't want to hear no more. See, Canelo has a lot of. He got the big propaganda machine behind him. Eddie Hearn and the Zone. You know, they had like a fiesta before the fight, and the singers and all that. People came out to see him, the big arena, Cowboys, all that mattered. But you could call it manufacturing, you can call it propaganda, but he's in no way pound for pound king, because Crawford is a lot better than him. Spence is a lot better than him. Charlo is a lot better than him, skill-wise. He just has size on them. But you mean to tell me if all those guys was 168 pounders, they would beat him easy. They would beat him easy, because when I could see the disadvantages he's fighting with, I'm like, man, he didn't get better. And I kind of knew that, but you had to see it. And I saw it tonight, because Billy Joe Saunders didn't look good. He looked good in spurts, but, you know, he made a lot of mistakes. I'm like, Canelo, he didn't know what to do. He didn't cut off the ring. Billy Joe was helping Canelo with his momentum, because he would go to the ropes willingly. He wasn't forced on the ropes, and I was like, him diving in like that, I said, nah, that's no good. But Canelo see that, he's going to throw the uppercut. He kept throwing the uppercut. But, to me, Canelo's not pound for pound. That's just me. He has a lot of propaganda behind it.
And you know what, Kurt? Salute to Joe Mack, Jack T in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, why Hearn keeps setting these attendance records, but never set his sales record? Math don't add up. He left the UK after the ticket situation. Next guy who don't take a buyout beats Canelo. Yeah, and that's the thing, right, Kurt? You know, Billy Joe Saunders, I said this, he kept going back on a straight line, Kurt. And then he didn't look comfortable, and he kept going back on the straight line. And then, he wasn't using his jab. And Kurt, he had no power on that left hand, Kurt.
None.
Yeah,
none. He was doing a lot of things wrong. You go back, you angle out, and he was going straight back, and I was like, man, that's the cardinal sin, man. But that comes from teachings, man. And like I said about the trainer, there's a big gap. And you can call it talent over here and over there. And I like the UK, but the trainers, they have to get better trainers so they can, mentor and strategically break down the opponent. Because boxing is a science, and that's what you have to do. Emmanuel Stewart and all the great trainers we had, the old school trainers and the Derrick Jameses and the Buddy McGurks and all that. Now Roy Jones is getting into it. They could sit there and break their opponent down. Roy told you what Billy Joe had to do. He was telling you what Canelo needed to do. But, I didn't hear the instructions very clear, but they wasn't telling him what he needed to do, Billy Joe Saunders, man. And, he quit, and that's it. He had the opportunity right there. But, every time he threw the jab in the first 2 or 3 rounds, he was popping Canelo with the jab. He would double up on it, and Canelo would be a little flustered and stuff. Then he had to reset. That's how you beat him. You don't let Canelo set his feet. You make him reset. Push him back. You have to assert yourself, but that thing again, the testing of fortitude. You got to have it in you. You got to want to win. You just can't go in there. They fight not to win, but not to lose instead of to win. A big difference.
And that's the thing, Kurt, man. Salute to Eric Salazar in the super chat. He says, shout out to Kurt for explaining what heart and intestinal fortitude is for the youngsters.
There's many things what boxing needs to have, man. Skills is just one of them. But it's the other things, man, that when you see a special fighter, then, they have it all. I'm very high on Jerron Ennis, and you are too. We all are. But we got to wait to see what happens if he gets a cut, he gets knocked down, how he's going to respond, as a fighter and as a man that's in that ring. We don't know yet. I have a good feeling he's going to respond on a positive note, but we still don't know. It's many things that we have to see. And when a fighter can pass that test, then he's going to be all right because he got skill, He got heart. He got everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, I'm a big fan of both because they've proven to me already that they have everything. But it's just Canelo's just bigger than them. But they're two of the most skilled fighters in the sport of boxing.
Mm-hmm. Marky Dan 123 in the super chat dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said they got a chance to knock off the pound for pound king at the top draw in the sport, and they quit. Josh Taylor's eye worse than Billy Joe Saunders. He kept fighting. Prograis and Fury got up against Wilder. It's not a UK thing to quit. Billy Joe Saunders is soft. Man. DP Rocker, what's going on, great brother? Yeah, Kurt. The Brothers UK in the super chat. He said, "Thank you, Kirk. The problem has always been technical between the US and the UK. Loyalty below par trainers. Loyal to below par trainers." Chili Chills in the super chat. He said, "Salute Blue. Just watched the highlight for Canelo Saunders. I felt like Saunders kept giving up his height and was playing too much. Yeah, he was. His body language said that he wasn't comfortable. And he still was, Raphael Flake of Flame, what's going on? His body language said he was uncomfortable, yet he still was winning rounds.
Yep. But like you said, he wasn't, he was more, as the rounds was going on, he was getting more and more uncomfortable with the situation. You could see the tenor of the fight changing. You could see it. I think he got hit with a punch and he froze for like a quick second. And I was like, oh boy, here we go. The rooster already came in. And he quit because he was going to get stopped. That fight wasn't going 12.
Mm-hmm.
That fight wasn't going to go 12. Some people say I'm rough on UK because I like the UK. I'm rough on people and things that I like. And you had warriors before. Matt Joe Bang, Chris Eubank. Those were warriors. They wouldn't have never quit. And they from the UK. Lloyd Huntington, who came over here and beat pound number one down the Curry. Some dudes were warriors. And I'm talking, don't worry, we got our share too. Because down the Curry going down the stool against Lloyd Huntington, we got our share of guys who quit. So it's not, I'm not being xenophobic or whatever. It has nothing to do with that. But everybody go to a dry spell. Josh Kelly and Warrington and who else? Calvin Smith and Billy Joe Saunders. But, you have the Fury victory, you take it for what it's worth. But, I think the teachings are just different, with America and the UK, man. But, Sanders had good footwork, but it could have been better. But Canelo did not get better. He did not get better.
Nope. Khalifa Waymo in the super chat said Canelo, Bud, Fury, and then the truth, hands down. Salute to you. We got my brother LeVar DeMos in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. I totally called that wrong, Blue. Shaking my head. No intestinal fortitude. Kurt Sugar says it. Yep. Man, so Kurt, who do you think that he'll fight and they'll actually have a chance to win?
I don't see anybody. I don't see unless you have fighters like Charlo move up, Jamel and Spence, and that take a puff ain't moving up. But the weight worries me because we have weight divisions, for a reason, because the more you move up the weight, your body may not respond in kind. You don't bring the power with you. Spence moving up could look different. Jamel moving up, he could look different. I don't see anybody because, like I said on the show many times, it's not like Canelo's unbeatable. It's just that the guys he's fighting, and it's not Canelo's fault that they don't have what it takes. Mm-hmm. They don't have what it takes to beat him. So he's going to reign for a while. I don't see nobody. Better be just doesn't have the style. People are like, what? Better be he's strong, man. And I'm like, nah, you have to box with Canelo, man, because Better be get hit too much. And when you come at Canelo in a straight line, that's what he wants, because he can utilize his quick counter punches. So Now, I don't see anybody beating him. I don't see Bivol beating him because Bivol was getting punched by that dude from the UK, Richards. I don't see anybody beating Canelo right now.
KDDR7989 in the super chat. He said, "Salute, Blue. I'm sorry I disagree. The power is real, and the movement was making Billy Joe miss like a lot. Definitely has gotten better. Need to rewatch this one." No, he wasn't. Billy, he was. Come on, brother. Butcher Chop, my brother in the super chat. He said Barrera and Eric Morales predicted Saunders quitting. Yep, they did. Kurt, he said Billy Joe Saunders, Canelo's movement, head movement, and power was making Billy Joe Saunders miss.
No, he was making Canelo miss a lot, and no, it was what Sanders wasn't doing. He could have made the fight even more difficult. Canelo wasn't doing nothing that he didn't do before. He I see a lot of flaws. He has slow feet. Like I said, his biggest asset is that he imposes his will on his opponent. He's going to force them to fight back, or he's going to force them to quit. That's what he does. Physical pressure will turn into mental pressure on his opponent, and he depending on them to wilt, and they do. So he knows that. They don't have the experience nor the opponents before him to sustain the attack or win a big fight. It can be the moment. There's a lot of things that go into a big fight, man, that they don't have. None of the opponents have. They're not ready for him.
Yeah. Live life real. What's going on? Live life real. Let's run you up. Matrix Theory. What's going on, great brother? Jelani Everett, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt, man. How do you see the fight playing out with him and Caleb Plant in September?
I can see Caleb Plant getting off to a good 5 rounds, man. But remember something. I don't like Caleb Plant in the second half of fight. He's been inactive. He's fighting low-level competition, just like Sanders. And I can see him doing well, and then Canelo breaking him down. And I don't have confidence in Plant. Once Canelo said, you know what, I'm going to get this guy like everybody else, is he going to falter? And I think the question is, yeah, I'll probably see him stopping Plant late in the fight. Unless somebody can prove me different, I'm going to ride with that. I'm going to stand on it. I see Canelo beating Plant.
Yeah, me too. Nah, Israel, what's going on? Dallas Mavs in the super chat. Breaking news, Billy Joe Saunders asking for a bigger hospital bed. Unreal, man. So what? He beats Caleb Plant, become undisputed. What you think is his next move?
Again, it's beyond me. Maybe a Charlo fight in Texas will be huge, but with Charlo moving funny now, I really don't know. Maybe he'll take the fight. I really changed my mind about Charlo. I thought he would be like Jamel, but I don't know. Charlo, Benavidez fight will be huge. Mexican brawl, Cinco de Mayo or Independence Week. That's my guess. Because I don't know if he's going to 175, but he become undisputed. After that, I don't know. It's up in the air.
Yeah. DeHaven Alexander, what's going on? B. Paulie said, LOL, he got a lisp. Yeah, I didn't understand. He got a lisp. Mike James Boston, what's going on? Yeah, Curry, man. I was like, man. You know what? Another thing that got me, Kurt. He came out right, and he was standing flat-footed right in front of him. You asked for this big ring, and then stand right in front of him.
Yeah, he did so many things wrong, man. But I never believed in Sanders. Like I said, when you're in boxing, when you gotta question a fighter, what fighter's gonna show up, is never good. It's never good. You gotta be sure of that fighter.
Mm-hmm. He stood. He asked for the big ring. Stood right in front of him. What was the game plan?
There wasn't any game plan. And moving straight back, falling over his feet, going against the ropes. I thought he would fight smarter than that.
Right.
These fighters just don't got what it takes, man. Like I always said, for a big fight, you have to prepare yourself, fight in high-level competition and being active. Now Canelo's active, so you're only going to get sharper. You know, when I say sharper, not improved, but, you know, just sharpening up your tools. You're not rusty like these guys. When Caleb played there, you know, he was getting hit with uppercuts against Caleb Truax.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what are you doing? You know, Truax, no disrespect. I respect all fighters, but Truax is not the quickest, you know, fighter around, man. And, you know, old guy and all that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Even, you know, Charlo, he come off a good victory, Devin. He got to move up to 168. And, you know, he fighting Messiel. I think that's his name. And, you know, you need top-level competition to get you mentally and physically ready to take on Canelo Alvarez. And nobody's there in that division. Nobody.
Mm-hmm. What's going on with your Blu-ray? Salute to my brother Blu-ray Fitness in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Blu-ray Fitness. Big homie Coop, what's going on? He said Billy Joe Saunders' team did the right thing by stopping the fight. Yeah, man. His game plan seemed to be all over the place. He came out. Not me. What's going on? He came out standing right in front of Canelo. I didn't understand that.
Yeah, he sure did have that surprise. But I was like, what is he doing, man? What is he doing? Hands down. What is he doing? But see, against Canelo, these fighters, you know, you may get up to a quick start, but the caliber with Canelo is round 6 through 10.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he ups the pressure.
Right.
And you gotta fight it off, or go through some adversity, and that's what he's depending on you folded, physically or mentally. That's what he depends on.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Chappelle Show 56. Al Jalib Sawab, what's going on, great brothers? Jay Gibson, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt. I thought he could. Deontay Moses, what's going on? I thought he could have used his jab a lot more. Mook DeVillin, what's going on? His jab though wasn't. He didn't commit to punches. Now, Kurt, let me ask you: is it that they not commit to the punches because of Canelo Alvarez's counterpunch ability, or is it that they just? I don't understand why don't they? It may be his counterpunch ability. Is that what it is?
I think it's a combination of both. I think it's that, and it's a mental thing with them. Listen, Canelo, you know, got good power. I mean, he ain't Ernie Shavers. You know, people don't face them, but it's a mental thing. You know, they won't let their hands go. It's a mental thing. That, like I said, bro, they just not there mentally. They're not there. So they're not going to fight above their head or how they're supposed to. They're not going to carry out. And even, you know, if they have strategy, it's not going to be executed, because I think mentally, man, they check out. They check out, and you have to give Canelo credit for that. I see everything down the middle. I'm going to be fair. You know, the fighter can make you quit before the fight, like Mike Tyson used to do and Sonny Liston. But when them guys decide to fight back, like Buster Douglas, you see the results. Or then the Holyfield, so somebody got to fight back, but there's nobody there to fight back. So push Canelo back. You know, show some resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Because Canelo is the kind of fighter, when you fight an aggressive fighter and you give him momentum to come forward, his confidence and his momentum build. That's what he used to do. He used to do that. I mean, he's used to do it. I mean, he does it every fight. You know, he wants to. He's using, you know, that momentum to break you down and put mental and physical pressure on you. You can disrupt it by engaging him, but being aggressive, but being smart. Put the jab in his face. You know, you can move left to right, right to left. You know, back him up, but then the clinch. You know, push him back. But they don't do that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Taylor Bell, what's going on, great brother? Yeah, Kurt, man. I don't understand, man. They lost the Cavs. What's going on? Sammy Curtin, what's going on? They lost the fight before they get in there. And Billy Joe Saunders was saying, man, I'm gonna leave it all in there, man. I'll give everything. Amazing, right? Because when Deontay Wilder said that, and then they stopped the fight. Oh, I thought you was willing to go out on your shield. Well, the same thing Billy Joe Saunders just said. Taylor Bell in the super chat. He said, long time no see. Gonna check in this week. Okay, great brother. Ain't see you all week. Yeah, but, you know, we had a night of boxing, though. That's all that counts, Kurt.
Well, I think Canelo because he brings excitement. You know, it was like 73,000. You know, just like somebody said, the attendance was packed, but the sales don't quite match up. So they probably selling buying the tickets and selling back or whatever. But it was a good event. You know, the undercard wasn't that excited. I was watching SWV Battle Escape on Versus, but I saw the undercard, but I was listening to that. But I enjoyed the Canelo Sanders fight. He brings any fighter that brings excitement to the sport of boxing, and then it's a good night. So congratulations to Canelo. You know, he did what he had to do, and you know, Sanders, man, I can't say congratulations for a good fight, or you know, he quit on his stool, man, and certain fighters quit, and he's not able to live it down like Danny DeBois, because you quit once, it's easier to quit again. So, you know, I think we're going to see the last of Billy Joe Saunders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's get on out of here, Kurt. Any last words?
I hope everybody enjoyed the fight. We got a great fight next week. Louis Neary versus Brandon Figueroa. We got a string of fights. I can't wait for, you know, UK got to get some get back. If John Taylor loses to Ramirez, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to. I don't know what I'm gonna have to come up with something. But I like Taylor. But anyway, we got like next 4 or 5 weeks. We got some good fights, man. And I hope everybody enjoyed tonight's fight. And we will see you Monday with some more breakdown on Canelo versus Sanders.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow us on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.